Hey guys, we're doing Mal today. So in today's video we'll be talking about Italy versus Ireland within round 3 of the Six Nations. So obviously both sides have lost their opening 2 games, with Italy losing against France and England, and Ireland losing against Wales and France. So both sides are in a similar similar stance in the table, you could say, with not a lot of points. But at the end of the day, obviously this game does provide one of these teams to at least come up with a win, hopefully. We'll have to wait and see that. We'll have to wait and see. You never know, this could be a draw, but hopefully one of these teams do get their first win. But here's the lineups, obviously, for both sides within this game. And it's pretty interesting, obviously, that Italy actually have named an unchanged side, really, from last week's, well, not from last week's, but from the week before against England, obviously, because there was a bye, but more or less it's kind of interesting, and I actually think it's the right decision. Actually, I thought Italy actually played very well against against England, obviously, but it's more or less like where they just got broken down, and essentially England were just able to counter-attack them very easily in a sense, and just pass the ball around and distribute the ball a lot quicker, you could say, than what Italy were doing. But it's one of those where Italy, obviously, you can see the lineup, like where they have number 1 they have Lavolti, number 2 they have Bigli, who's obviously the captain. At 3 they have Ricconi, at 4 they have Lazzani, at 5 they have Cisse, 6 Negli, at 7 they have Meyer, and at 8 they have Lamara. So it's a really just unchanged forward pack there, obviously, and I think overall it's actually worked better than what most people thought. I mean, there's a lot of experience within that, with obviously Bigli being the captain, but other than that, I mean, Lazzaroni's done pretty well within that locking position, but I can definitely tell that they have missed, the likes of Jacob Prodigy within that side for sure. He would have brought a lot more, you could say, like tackling success to that loose forward trio. But with the backs, obviously they do have Varney, and then at number 9 with Garbisi at 10, and that's a very good combination in my opinion. That's one for the future, which I think will work out very well for them. And at the 11th spot there, Montiello, who has actually done very, very well so far, I say, for Italy within the opening 2 games. And I think he had a try within both games. That's pretty good to have. Pretty good to get off the mark. And with the centres, obviously they have gone with Kana and Brex. And Brex is the one who I actually think will be a key player, I'd say, within this game for sure. I mean, you can see that the key player I've actually listed within goal is Garbisi, just because I think he'll be the player who'll be able to, be the playmaker, you can say, and try to create more opportunities for the Italians. But more or less, like within that, for the 14th spot they have Sperato, and 15 they have Trulia. So they have different options and who can actually create something for them. But overall, I think Italy just need to really just continue continue the way they're playing at the moment, because I think it's actually gone very well. And for me personally, I think they're just on an upwards trajectory. So we'll see what happens there. But obviously for Ireland have made a few changes to their side. Well, you could say good changes in a sense, obviously, because from their previous game against France, they had a lot of injuries and a lot of people who had to sit out. But this game, they've actually had a lot of people who actually returned to the side. So that's been a positive, you could say, for the Irish. And they'll be looking to win this game for sure. I mean, this is probably one that most people would expect them to win. Number 1, they have gone with Cunioy. At 2, they've gone with Keller, so that's an interesting one there. 3, they have Tad Furlong, so good addition to have back into the side. Obviously the main 2 with Henderson and Ryan, so that's nice to have. And obviously Ryan coming back into the side, that's why I've kind of listed him as goal, because I do think he'll be the key influential player for Ireland if they were to have a good win here within Italy. But they've also gone with Breen, Condors, and Standers for their loose forward trio, which I think works very well, because I think Breen definitely deserves to be in the side, because he has been more or less a lock, but he has also played within the loose forwards, and I think he's actually been one of the best players, I'd say, so far within both games they've played, so that's good to see. And with their backs, obviously they have Gibson Park, and then Sexton also returning, so that's another bonus, you could say, for the Irish to have within this game. And obviously he'll be captaining this side as well, so that's good to have. Then you have James Lowe, Henshaw, Ringrose, Larmer, and then obviously you have Keenan. So it's a very good Irish side in a sense, where there's not a lot. They haven't made a lot of changes from the back row, except for Jordan Larmer, who's obviously replacing Keith Earls, which I think is a good change, because I actually really enjoy watching Jordan Larmer. I think he's I'm not gonna say he's young, but he has a lot of potential to do bits. So definitely one to watch out for in this game. And Sexton he brings a ton of experience. But overall, I'm pretty excited to watch this game. I mean, if I had to say a prediction of who will actually win, most people would actually say that Ireland would wipe the floor of this, but I would disagree with that, to be honest. I actually think that this will be a close game. It might surprise a lot of people, but I do think Ireland will still win, but I think it will be a closer game than what most people will predict it to be. So I'll say they'll only win it by a try. So I'm going to say that they'll win it by, I don't know, I'll say 27-20 to the Irish. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. So 20-27, obviously, to Ireland. That will be my final prediction for this game. But yeah, anyway, just hope you guys have a good day. Definitely comment below. I just want to see you guys, literally comments and just tell me who you guys think will win the game. Do you guys think that Ireland have a chance, or do you think the Italians might pull a shock? I just want to see what you guys have to say. But anyway, just hope you guys have a good day, and yeah, see you guys next time.